Burdis here, and I'd like to welcome you to my very first ever YouTube video. So in advance I apologize for this terrible mic quality because my actual microphone on my headset does not work on this PC, it just buzzes for some reason. So I'm gonna have to save up for a new one of those. Anyway, the reason I'm posting this is because I've been enjoying Spellweaver a lot lately and thought, hey, why not record something? It's a fun game and deserves to be recorded and shown. So for the first video, I'm just going to show off my target animal deck that I already posted on Discord, on the Spellweaver Discord. The reason I'm going to do this is because, well, it's a fun deck to play. It has a decent win rate. It got me up to something like 8, just over 1300 ELO, which wasn't bad considering the people I was against, etc. It's nothing super, but it was getting me up there. And considering it's by no means a meta deck as well, it was just a bit of fun. So let's go have a look at it, shall we? So, oh, let's not edit the deck. First things first, this deck can win against pretty much most creature-based decks because it's target emblems. Makes sense. It's also got a lot of burn in it to help against control decks, but those control decks need to be a bit more creature heavy. For example, if you're against Atomic Reflector deck, then you might as well just resign. Like, all you will do is play a game of how many target emblems can I stack on a wall of the north, and it's just not fun. But if those are not floating around, you can have a lot of fun with this deck. It leads to a lot of interesting board states, adding creatures to take out creatures, you know, it's a bit of fun. Yeah, so first off, let's just get into it. Will I explain it a little bit, how I play it and what I like about it? I know there's a bit of a slower target animal deck out there, but this one has a lot of burn, a lot of aggro, get things. It's also can try keep up with the zombie chickens, you know, ways to deal with the chicken, for example, lots of ranged, fireballs, Symbol of Fury, helps a lot, to be honest with you. I think it has a really good, so far it has a good win rate against zombie chickens, absolutely awful against Order Rage control, but the zombie chickens it does good. It's a bit different when it comes to the slower one that runs, what's it called, the blue guy, where is he, Runlit Keeper, something like that, is that what he's called? Catacomb Keeper. Yeah, the deck that runs him, because they can just keep coming at you over and over with so many zombies. Anyway, so the first choice is Zash. The choice of hero I had to choose up between was Zash, Coronis, or Despina. The reason I started off with Despina, the reason I got rid of her is because I figured that Murder Instinct is actually just better than her in this deck. Because you can give your ranged creatures permanently deadly, all your target animals, it's the same mana cost, it keeps coming back to your hand, so there's no cooldown if it's back in there. It just works, and the amount of times Flamer Warrior has just taken out so many creatures with this, it's insane. It works on Krulls, it works on Fia, it works on Flaming Satire, it's very good, helps a lot, so the Despina got taken out. Coronis, as much as I love him, just wasn't doing it, and costing a bit of life, etc. For it just wasn't working out. It just didn't fit. Zash, on the other hand, is working quite well because, first of all, Grulls can get some free kills with him when you get rid of a blocker at the very beginning of the game, and he's very good for helping his Slave Hunter get his target. Like you will get a free creature if you block. If you have 2 creatures on the board, you use that on. You use Zash on one, Slave Hunter goes and kills the other. You get a free creature. It's nice. Yeah, he helps a lot with that. Also, just helping get that extra reach to finish the opponent off so they can't block is always nice. So yeah, that is why I've chosen Sash Flamebringer here. It's good fun. Grows, obviously target emblem deck, throwing one of him in with rage. Can be very good at the beginning of the game when used right. He usually gets a kill or two. If you're going second. If you're going first, it's a bit different. You kind of have to save them sometimes. But that's why there's only two of them anyway. You don't want too many legendaries in the deck anyway. Getting a bit confusing. Symbol of Fury. Helps take burn to face, helps deal with chickens, helps control the board, just overall really good card. Mostly it deals with chickens, just hold it when they play it, boom, get out of my face, hate you chicken. I loved you when you were filled with 5 colors, now you're just annoying. Fia Dragon Daughter, same thing, helps a lot in the early game. Her ability is really nice these days whenever she can just take out other creatures and deal damage, or she also pairs very well with Flaming Satyr. If the opponent has a 3 health creature, Flaming Satyr can deal 1, and then Fia finishes them off for free. And then that tends to buff your Flaming Satyr, then it's very nice. Goblin Fireworker, only one of him. Artifact control. He was just here to help curve out the deck a bit better because I just needed a 2-drop and he's just the best one to fit in there. I kind of would like 1 or 2 more maybe if artifacts become more popular, but then detonate might be a thing, we'll see, but for now this is all I've been needing. No one's really running artifacts because we're the rage, just blowing them all up. Fireball, same as Symbol as Fury, very good card overall. 12 damage there if you draw them all. Also deals with chickens, deals with most annoying things in the game really for around this point of the game. Flame Warrior, when combined with Murder Instinct, or he takes out 1 health creatures, easy peasy. Murder Instinct takes out anything you want, it's basically a free kill. Can even take out, I think I got one game where I took out like 4 health creatures at once with him. It was crazy. I still lost that game, I was sad, but it was so worth it. Boar Rider just helps add more target emblems onto enemy creatures, and the range can make them very awkward for the opponent to deal with, forces them to use removal if they have to then. And then these 6 creatures here combined with Massive Assault kind of hit quite hard in the face, so they do damage. Goblin Looter helps just with your card draw. I feel like he's a bit underrated actually. These have done a lot of work for me when taught out a bit in your plays. They, especially when you have 2 of them on the board. When you have 2 of them on board, my god, beyond the card draw you can get going. But yeah, it really just helps you draw a lot more than other aggro decks and stuff can, and you can kind of just dominate them a bit better with card advantage. Keith helps you draw into your better stuff. Murder Instinct I've kind of already explained. It's very good on, let's see, everything that's ranged first of all, and then everything, so it can help on Boar Rider but not really, because it's just a bit, he's already 3 attack. But on Fias it's good. You can take out 2 creatures if you're good, if they're able to. Flaming Satyr, its ability just pings, kills anything it wants, very good. Flaming Warrior pings at the end of the turn, kills whatever you want. Yeah. Also Flaming Satyr has ranged, which helps, so even in combat it's killing, so they can't just straight up attack it. It is nice. Alright, of the Flaming Satyr is just a solid 1-drop for this specific deck. Adding target emblems if you need, pinging things and helping them grow. It just, when you combine its ability with Flame Room Warrior, it's 2 damage. Like it doesn't cost mana to just do the damage. So Flame Room Warrior throws down a target emblem for free. Flame Warrior will do 1 damage at the end of turn, while Flame Settler has dealt 1 damage, and it'll now buff itself, and it's a 2/2 ranged. And just ranged is nice in this deck, it helps a lot. Alright, at a hunt, good removal, puts down a 4/3. I mean, 4 damage to anything that's in your way. Why not? It just works. I do not care about the green ability, just in this deck doesn't work at all, so we just use it for the red. Again, combined with Massive Assault, hitting for 5 to face. Good. Lots of damage, quarter of their health. Yeah, the main problem is just sometimes I hold them too long, hoping for that perfect moment when I should have played them 1 or 2 turns ago and just did the damage. Slave Hunter is very fun. He basically later in the game is a swift creature, because you just play him, put down a target emblem, whether it's for 1 mana off one of these guys, 2 mana here. Melvina will put it in for 1 mana, so he's a 3 mana swift 3/3 that can get you a creature. And when combined with Zash's ability, like I said, it can be a lot easier to single out who you want to take, and it can be very helpful and just really swing the momentum of the board. It's good for catching up, but then also good for swifting him in the face to win more. He does the job. Malvina Houndmaster, on the other hand, she's just a good finisher. If you just have that point where your opponent's just hanging on at 5 HP and you can't deal anything about it, Bloodhounds help a lot with that. And she just can, later in the game, just eat life. Each hero loses 2 life. It's very helpful sometimes, especially you hold a fireball or something like that, and then Malvina hits them twice during your turn for 2 life, and that's 7 damage. Combined with the hounds, then he's just, yeah, she can do things. Then, but the main reason you use her then is put a target emblem on an enemy creature, and you can just start all sorts of combos with everything. Then she just really helps plays happen. 2 of her is enough though, because she's kind of like, well, it's a legendary. You just don't want too many of her. I feel like too many of her would just, you need to play her a bit later, and you don't want to start off with too many of her in your hand, basically. Fate's Touch. Just a solid card. Choose 1, put a might emblem on an allied creature, put a weakness emblem on an enemy creature, remove up to 3 emblems from a creature with emblems on it. Draw a card. I mean, instant draw a card. You know, it's just solid. Makes one of your ranged guys one stronger. Always helps. Gets you a free kill. Trading. Just, yeah, it just works in this deck. I think it works in every deck, to be honest, though. But yeah. Other than that, the only skill shrine, is the word, is Fire God Temple. Target emblem deck, target emblem skill shrine, makes sense. Deal 2 damage or put a target emblem on a creature. Just helps you do things. Easy. Valley of the Ancients, needed in every deck ever, because yeah, when you fail to get nothing worse than getting screwed by Divine Offering. If you are watching this video somehow, this card being added to the game this is enough to just make me love you. This has saved me so many times. Like, you don't even understand. Oh, I love it. This is probably my favorite card in the game, even though it's not even, and you don't even do anything with it. It really helps the Divine Offering mechanic so much, makes the game so much more less anger inducing, to be honest with you. And then yeah, then we have, what is it? Oh no, does not say how many shrines are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. It'll say it down here, won't it? 10 rage shrines, 9 dominion shrines. Just open rage, so 1 more. Dominion shrine at 9. I believe the reason I did not choose Curse Keep, I only have 1 of them, that definitely helps, but that is the wrong one. That is why it's not that one. Where is the Order of Rage one? Yeah, it's to do with slaves, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Rage Order shrine has to do with slaves and just doesn't affect this deck, so that is why it is very plain in the shrine department. I read that other one with the Dominion. It's like, wait, target wait, corruption. So yeah, that's about it for this deck. It's very fun. If anyone wants to try it, would recommend. It's quite cheap to craft. A few rares, but nothing too crazy. Like a lot of uncommons and commons here. Look, only 2 epics, no heroics. Yeah, so I'm gonna use it now and just against the AI. If you wanna, and maybe in another video then I'll play like a couple games unranked. You can all watch me lose if that interests you. So let's give it a whirl. Play against the AI, hard. Leave the AI. Okay, draw again. Can't wait to lose this in the very first video against the AI. So Flaming Satire first because he's just a 1-drop. Easy peasy decision making. I'm going to send Goblin Looter away because it's too soon for him. Hope for Dominion Shrine. Now, see, this is where the combos start happening now because I can play Grulls, put a target element on it. It can't attack anything because he will help me kill it. 100%. Unless he combat tricks me. So, Grulls down here. Save him because you don't want to exhaust him, you want to do shenanigans with his ability. Grove Guardian. Confess touchdown. Oh, well, if the AI wasn't so stupid, I'd have done something about that. They'd have killed me by now with that. 4 to the face. Alright. So. Do we just Fate's Touch to Grove Guardian? And then Grills can kill that. I think so. Yeah. So Fate's Touch, put a weakness emblem on it. Oh no. Why would I weakness emblem use my emblem? But do I want to go face? I will my emblem here. On this guy. Next turn. Hit face. Grills kills that. Board cleared, I have control. This generally kind of happens when you play against players as well, with Grills, but it would usually involve using Circle of Fire. Aww, party pooper. Right, so, one thing I forgot to mention about Flame Room Warrior is you gotta be careful when the enemy has absolutely no knowledge, because you have to put a target emblem on another creature. The rest of these are target emblems on an enemy creature, so you can play them safely, but he will kill my Grulls if I play him right now, which is not good. Losing your creature to yourself is not good. So we just play 3 mana here for this. I don't think Murder Instinct's needed right now. We're not trying to catch up at all, we're just trying to beat his face in. Get those damages. Massive Assault would be very good right now. Elven Skyrider, hello. So right now, we can kill this with a Flame Room Warrior emblem, just so we can't block, or else we'll kill it. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So Flame Room Warrior, put a target emblem on it. Sash does this thing, get the damage in, and then bam. He's kind of stuck right now. Goes to his tree. Dead. Elven Skyrider again. Okay, so Fate's Touch helps here. But we could just simplify them both. Just keep the momentum going. Yes, I would like to kill them all, thank you. Yeah. Right. Everyone attacks face again. So yeah, this deck can be quite aggressive. It's just some of these guys are very low attack, but they help clear the board over and over, and it just helps you keep that kind of pace going, beating face. Just hit it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 damage. And let's see. Does There's that. But we're fine because we have a fireball. Yay. Victory. And we got a quest done. Hooray! Ooh, foil. Hunting get chicken. I'm on the foil hunt. Being greedy for them. Anyway, hopefully this video was in any way interesting for everyone. Again, sorry for the quality of the mic and the sound. It's my very first time recording anything ever, so I'm trying. Hopefully I'll make some more videos and just, you know, have fun with the game. Deserves some love, so yeah. See you next time, guys.